I'm torn. I am cold with no direction, but I'm lost without your warmth. I'm trying hard to find some hope that I might get the chance to breathe. Get off my mind, get back my heart.
Hey, it's Mary Richardson with Music Junkie Press. We're down here in Wormtour, England, and we've got front porch staff. Jacob.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Fantastic. It's a beautiful day here in Wheeling.
Isn't it great? Now, did you start at the beginning of the tour also?
Yep, whole
How's
tour.
everything been going?
Well, first of all, California, weather-wise, are definitely the best states, hands down. It's a toss-up for droughts and stuff like that, but weather, California is one, hands down. It's better than 104 and dry. You go to like New Mexico and you love them. You love the people. And you're like, oh, there's sand in my eyes while I'm playing.
Now, where are you from?
Ohio.
Ohio, okay, so
yeah.
definitely.
So I think one night my hometown was the coldest city in the United States for like 20 minutes.
Oh my God.
It was like -18 or something.
Oh my God. Now are you going to be on the whole tour now?
Yeah.
Awesome, definitely. Now tell us a little bit about, if somebody wanted to ask you, if you had to describe your music, let's say as an ice cream flavor, what would you choose?
Probably, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of what it's called now, but it's like strawberry, vanilla, and
Neapolitan, right? A little bit of everything in there.
Yeah, I'm very influenced by a lot of music. I listen to Ray Charles, I listen to Dashboard Confessional. I play acoustic, so I listen to a lot of old country music. So there's a lot of mixed genres that you hear like an undertone of. I listen to hip hop, which you might not hear hip hop in it, but if you like rhyming and rhyme schemes, you might hear like, a certain way I rhyme words that may have hip hop influence, if that makes sense.
That is awesome. Now, how about when you were what were some of your biggest influential bands for you?
Hank Williams Jr.,
awesome.
Saves the Day, Bayside, who are both on the tour, which is nuts. Dream come true. I always like Dashboard Confessional. Chris Carab is probably one of the biggest influences on my music. Brand New, definitely. But I've always loved, like the old metal and like I love Pantera. I always get into hardcore, so I love Hatebreed. I love Integrity. This whole
got a little bit of everything on there. I like that.
Yeah, it's very blessed to have the people around me to show me the music that I did.
Cool. Now, do you have a particular songwriting process, or is it pretty much just come at you whenever?
I just kind of pops in my head and I write about it. I used to have a songwriting process where I'd write just how I feel, but I've trained my brain to be honest, because you may think you're being honest, but my true belief is until you can be completely honest with yourself, you can't be honest with somebody else. So you kind of just have to fucking take your walls down. I'm sorry if you can't cuss.
No.
You have to tear your walls down to yourself. Because a lot of people don't realize that there's a lot of the stuff that you like, skeletons that you know you're hiding, but you kind of push in the back of your head, and you have to let those out and write about them, or you'll never be honest, and no one will ever take you seriously.
So you're bringing the honesty back to the music. I mean, that's the important thing.
I mean, I don't think I brought it back. I think it's always been there, but I think you got to find the right artist.
Yeah, that's very true. And what kind of advice would you give to maybe some teens out there who are struggling now in day and age, or all these demons out there, digital demons, internet bullying, and things like that? What kind of advice could you give to them to deal with, literally?
Stop giving a fuck about what anyone thinks of you. You are a whole lot better than you think you are, or especially what those pieces of shit think you are. If I gave a shit what everyone said about me, I probably would have killed myself a long time ago, and that's just putting it as blunt as possible. You have to stop giving a fuck what anybody thinks about you and live your life for yourself, and the people that love you, you return that love to them, and you return love in general. And if somebody treats you like shit, don't treat them like shit. Walk away from them, because them putting hatred in your heart is a lot fucking worse than you just walking away and letting them deal with themselves. Because usually if people are mean for no reason, they have a lot more skeletons and a lot more problems than you could ever imagine.
It's very true. We've seen actually people who've opened up, music actually opened up, let's say, a cold heart of theirs or something. And then you find the people who literally were probably the biggest bullies, actually probably the ones who have so much to open up about.
They're terrified.
And then you see them open up, and then literally that's when they really turn to the side and they try to do better. They try to really get out there. A lot of them turn to music. I mean, I know that.
I'm so sorry that it's not good enough. It's just that everything seems wrong, and I keep bursting into tears because the pain won't go away.
Now for you, did you ever have like a certain go-to song maybe that you listen to that really gets you amped up and everything?
Breakup wise, Screaming Infidelities by Dashboard Confessional. when I'm just driving, probably any Bob Seger song ever written. Oh shit. Also when I'm driving, what is it called? No Tears by Scarface. It's probably my favorite song to listen to when I'm trying to get fired up for something. Like when I was little, I used to get in fights, and 99.9% of the time I get beat up when I used to listen to Earth Crisis when I was on the way to fights, which is really stupid. I just want to be like a straight edge tough guy. I'm still straight edge, but I've accepted the fact that I'm a pussy. So you know, it's like one of those things.
That's fun though. You know, it's funny because music totally changes people. I mean, it changes your mood, your outlook, and everything. I mean, and then you guys are out here. Now, let me ask you, what is something you miss from home right now that you're really missing?
I have 4 nieces and a nephew that are my absolute world. They all live close to me. I try to see them as much as possible. I see my niece Grace and Luke more than the others because they live down the street from me, which makes it harder because, you know, sometimes I go 4 or 5 days without seeing the other ones, but Grace and Luke live down the street, so they're almost like it's like brushing your teeth. Like, you know, I'll get bored and I'll go see them. So it's like a routine to go watch TV at their house because I don't have cable, and it's tearing me apart. I don't want to talk about it anymore about that. My dog, I have 2 dogs, and a cat, but one of my dogs is my mom's. It's like he loves me, but it's my mom's dog. My dog and my cat are my dog and cat. And one of them is 13 years old. I have the worst thoughts in the world, so I automatically think he's gonna die while I'm gone, which is terrifying the shit out of me. I'm just trying to deal with it.
But you'll be seeing him soon.
But that's
you'll be taking
my nieces and my nephew.
Photos, right?
Yeah, my nieces and my nephew and my dogs are kind of like therapy. Like when I'm real bummed, I'll just like pick my fat ass like 13-year-old dog up, put her on my bed, cuddle with him while I go to sleep.
And that's it. It's
like sometimes like I miss him. Like, I miss him so much.
Oh man, well you know that's the thing. You gotta have to send you lots of photos.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't want to see photos. I think it'll make me cry.
Yeah, you're right. That's the other thing. Is to be like, no, I don't need that.
You've ever spoken, broke my knuckles on the wall because I thought about the call where you said you'd always love me. Do you not tell the truth at all? Well, if I ever cross your mind, make sure you write down the times so I will know the moments I was.
What do you look for when you're out on the road here? Some people come to bring you something. What kind of things would you miss on the road?
Well,
having people bring you.
What do I miss?
Or have them bring you something.
Well, I will talk about the fact that I post all the time how much I love Chipotle. And one girl brought me Chipotle coupons, which I don't expect you to bring me anything. But what I don't understand, at least like 7 people come to me and like, hey, I was gonna bring you Chipotle gift cards, but I didn't. And I'm like, why the fuck would you tell me that? Like, I appreciate the thought, but you just made me hungry for Chipotle, and it's kind of like they reached down my pants and then like pulled their hand away and walked away. It's like, well, thank you for letting me know that you almost bought me a delicious burrito. Like,
then you're wondering where's the next one.
Yeah, I'm so glad you almost, but did not bring me a delicious burrito. Like, thank you.
Chipotle people, okay? We'll have to let everybody know that. Now, lastly, is there anything you'd like to share with our audience and your fans before you go?
Well, thank you for wanting to interview me. It means the world to me. It's always, if you lived at home with me and you understand how much I talk and how annoying I am, this is like a blessing for people want to talk to me. Because usually I'm like falling through, I'm like, come on, like let me finish. And now people want to talk to me, which is awkward because, you know, now I just want to keep it.
And you know what? You're given the gift of music. And that's
your battery isn't long enough for me to say everything that I want to say. But once again, thank you for wanting to interview me. Thank you to Kevin Lyman and the rest of Porch for putting me on this fucking fantastic thing. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
You too, definitely see you out on the road.
Thank you very much.
And don't you dare, don't you dare.
I'm Jake Mcelfresh from Porch 7. If you're as addicted to music as I am, you can get your fix at musicjunkiepress.com.
You know just what you've done. How dare you say you miss me with your spit still on his tongue. I am broken, I am beaten, I'm mistreated and I'm torn. I am cold with no direction, but I'm lost without your warmth. I'm trying hard to find some hope that I might get the chance to breathe. Get off my mind, get back my heart and get